Today is an ABC 17 storm track weather alert day for the dangerous cold. It's returned. If you remember that cold from earlier this week, that was just bitter. That's what we have more of today. We only get temperatures back maybe into the double digits. We're talking about a high of around 10 degrees essentially. Wind chills are going to stay sub-zero throughout the morning and into your afternoon with those temperatures barely getting out of the single digits. And we'll do this again on Saturday. Saturday is another ABC 17 storm track weather alert day. Wind chills could be sub-zero there in the morning by 10 to 15 degrees. Sunday morning, we could still have some pretty cold wind chills early, but again, we're warming quickly throughout the day, so we do not have an ABC 17 storm track weather alert day in effect there. We'll actually get temperatures just to near freezing for highs, and then on Monday we warm above freezing for highs. And so this dangerous cold is going to be very temporary. It doesn't last as long as it did last time, but it is here this morning. We've got some clouds leaving this morning, a little bit of sunshine around midday, then we'll potentially be watching for more of those stubborn low clouds again later this afternoon. We'll call it partly cloudy overall before those clouds settle in overnight and into Saturday morning, and then it's not until midday on Saturday that those clouds start to break back up. We're going to fast forward to Sunday night, because Sunday night into Monday is our next chance for some impactful weather here locally. We're tracking more rain moving in, and that's an issue because, as I mentioned, those overnight temperatures are going to still be cold for some time. We'll be below freezing early Monday as rain moves in, and that brings in potential for some freezing rain, especially in the south. And it's still a question as to how quickly and how far this rain moves in on Monday, because that depends, or that will play a big role in whether or not we actually get freezing rain here locally. But it's a possibility, again, with this warm rain moving in over a cold surface. That could create for some icy conditions to start your first day back at work next week. This is kind of what we're talking about, a warm layer above a shallow layer of cold that could create some ice. So that's something we're tracking very carefully, but it's going to be quite limited because Monday morning is really the last potential for this. We're looking progressively warmer throughout the week. We will, though, be tracking not only more warmth but more rain with multiple systems, one here Monday into Tuesday and then another one later in the week that will be off towards the south and the west. And so there's generally above average rainfall in the forecast until we get towards the end of our next 2 weeks, and we'll start to dry up potentially, but we're looking above average all the way through the rest of the month through early February. So the warmth, if you're missing that, there's more of that in the forecast. There's also more rain, especially early next week. There's your chances for rain Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Out of those days, it looks like right now Wednesday is the driest, and then we'll start to pick up that round 2 Thursday into the end of next week.